Hello friends, welcome back to Hyper Games. Joseph here, and well, we finished Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart last night, the challenge mode, and I'm kind of in a limbo right now where I'm not sure what to play next. I wanted to play Exodus this week, but since since we went on stream with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart on two of the scale days, I thought like, let's leave Metro Exodus for a full schedule next week. So I'm leaving that for next week, and then I'm not sure what to play next. And I wanted to take a break from Assassin's Creed Odyssey after getting the platinum because of how long that game was. And here we are back into Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So we are gonna check the Lost Tales of Greece DLC. These were some DLCs that were free and were added throughout the season pass of the game. That's something cool that Ubisoft does, that they have. I think they also did that for the Division 2. Like they have like these paid DLCs and they have like free DLCs. So yeah, Lost Tales of Greece was a free DLC that was throughout the season pass, and some of those quests are also tied to trophies, so we're gonna also be hunting for those. So let's get into it. And I think I did some of these quests already. Because I got some of the trophies from that set, a couple of them. I think one of killing like one of the Cyclops. Okay, moving forward. Every story has an ending. All things must come to an end. Herodotus decided it was time to set off on his own. Oh, he's leaving. And asked Cassandra to take him to Athens for his final farewell. Right?
Slow the ship!
I sometimes feel like we've spent as much time at sea as on land.
You may be right. We've traveled a lot together.
I think it may be time I set off on my own.
Understand?
I
Let's
knew
go
it'd
for the
happen
second
one
one.
day.
It was cool.
But I wish it didn't have to.
I know. We've been through far more than most people will ever experience in their lives. But even so, it will be a weird feeling.
It will take some getting used to. Well, where should I take you?
The docks near Athens should do. There are some others I'd like to say goodbye to as well.
I'm sure they'll be sorry to see you go. To Athens.
There's much to do, and many unknown.
Okay, so quick check on the trophy set. Trophies I've got from the Lost Tales of Greece. And it's kind of confusing because this set is not it's not titled Lost Tales of Greece, it's titled Additional Feats. So I have complete the show must go on. This is the one that I did. Defeat the lightning rod. Okay, so two of those Cyclops I killed.
I sometimes pinch myself to make sure that I'm awake and that all we went through truly happened.
With your writings, it won't soon be forgotten either.
The world will be better knowing. My
There was a
mind is
quest about his
flooded with the
family
memories
that
of
I'm
all
not
we
sure if it was
experienced.
part of this
Do you have a
Lost
favorite?
Tales DLC.
How could I possibly decide? You opened my eyes.
That's one
to
of the
so
issues of the
much,
whole
uncovered
game.
so
Like,
many secrets and mysteries that will
it groups
change
the
course of
quests,
the world.
which
Your
quests
spear
are related
and
to
all it
like
suggests.
which overarching
Atlantis,
quest, but
a cult.
there are too many quests.
None of those things are mine alone to take credit for. You were there through it all.
How could I ignore what was so clearly in front of me?
You couldn't. Which is why you have as much of a claim to all we did.
I wonder what the great eagle bearer will remember best from this journey.
It's impossible to decide. The symposium or trip to Samos. Samos. I think that's the quest about his family. Uncovering Atlantis.
Our trip to Samos holds a special place in my heart.
Mine as well.
Have you thought of returning?
Not just yet, but I hope my next visit is far more uneventful.
Yeah, I think that's the quest about his family.
I guess this is it. As much as I'll miss our conversations, this is where our paths diverge.
Where are you
Where is your
going?
path taking you now?
To Thuri.
What's waiting for you there?
That's the exciting part. I have no idea.
You know what? I'm not sure anyone loves the unknown as much as you.
It only stays that way until someone cares enough to make it known. In Thuri, that someone will be me.
When will I see you again?
Will I see you again?
Our paths may cross once more, and I hope they do. If that comes to pass after all, it likely means something big is following, close behind.
Then I hope our adventures are nowhere near complete. I've never been great at saying goodbye.
To do so is to impart a sense of finality, and we have no way of knowing if this truly is goodbye.
Good luck in your travels, Irovatos. I can't wait to hear what you get yourself into.
I'll share my stories with you, so long as you bring some new ones of your own.
I can do that.
Every story has an ending. So here we go. One trophy for these already. Okay, there's one trophy for each. There's not one trophy for each of these. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pull the list on from PSN profiles here. I'll have to interrupt the gameplay every now and then. Okay, so we got the show must go on. Now we have to do divine intervention, the image of faith. Let's see which one's close by. I don't know. It doesn't say. Okay, let's go. Brother's seduction. Okay, it doesn't even say where these quests are. Save the handsome young Lycinus on the isthmus of the Poseidon in Corinthia. Sun, wait, where is that one? Isthmus of Poseidon. I think it's this. It's one of these. Yeah, it's. I think it's this one. Okay, so we have 2 quests around here. Let's see, where's the other one? Test of Judgment.
Let's go. They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Okay, we have to free this guy.
Please, stranger. I don't think I can walk.
Okay, you wait there. We're gonna look for the other stuff.
I never thought I'd be free.
Ancient tablet, ancient tablet. Where's the ancient tablet?
Just take me to my potter's house. It's in the port of Gechries.
This would be faster on horseback.
Yeah, I agree, but I cannot call Phobos yet. He's not coming now.
Come on. What did those bandits want with you?
They said something about getting what they were owed, but I have no idea what they meant.
You've never seen them before?
Come to think of it, they did look familiar. A group of bandits has been harassing the port I grew up in for as long as I can remember.
Let's hope no one notices me.
Here we are, Potter's house.
Let's go.
Oh. There should be another way to put them down.
So, does my enchanting rescuer have a name?
Cassandra.
Well met. I'm Lykinos, famed poet of Athens. I have come to visit my dear pater and brother. Speaking of which, Timotheos, I'm home. This is the lovely Cassandra. She rescued me on my way here. Where's...
There's no one here.
Father's dead.
What?
He was killed a few days ago by local bandits.
And this is how you tell me?
I need to prepare for the burial. I suggest you do the same. For saving my brother. If you're as tough as you look, I could use your help with something else before you go.
Can you believe him?
Your brother is mourning too. He was cold.
He seems
Little
more mad
suspicious.
than upset.
Ever since Timotheos returned from the war, he's been different.
He fought for Athens?
For a little while, so did my pater. Now they're both fishermen. Or my pater was, I guess.
Give him time.
I'll leave the brooding to Timotheos. You're a mercenary, right? I want vengeance on my pater's killers.
Haven't you had enough bloodshed for one day?
That's why I'm hiring a Mystios to do the fighting for me. And my brother said he could use your help too.
All right, I'll stay and help. How should I track down the bandits Timotheos mentioned?
Their hideout is rumored to be just west of here, in the ruined temple of Zeus.
I'll make sure the bandits pay for what they did. Timotheos, you said you could use my help.
My father served in the Athenian military. He deserves a proper military burial in his Athenian armor. But that armor was stolen from our home not that long ago.
You want me to get it back?
Stolen.
My father said he saw the thief running out of town after he stole it. But the merchant should have some Athenian armor. Tell him it's for Diocles' burial. They were friends.
I'll get the armor for your father's burial.
Okay, get the armor and heal the bandits. Okay, so I have all the melee skills full, so I should focus the next ability point toward a hunter skill. Which one to use next? Continuously shoot arrows by holding R2. Target up to 4 enemies at the same time and shoot arrows that deal 150% damage. Maybe this one. Four enemies at the same time and shoot arrows that deal 150% damage. 300% damage, but this is... let's go with this one. Okay, which is this one? Find and kill the bandits. Now let's see. Find and kill. Find and talk to the merchant. The bandit camp is in Corinthia. It's located the western part of the Cranian Plains. Ruined Temple of Zeus. Northeast part of... Oh, they are both close to the Temple of Zeus. That temple. In Corinthia, is it? No, this is not the... Where's it? Where's that temple? Maybe I haven't discovered it yet? Northeastern part of Grove and Cranion Plains. Okay, it should be one of these points. I think it should be this one.
This area will be well defended. Let's ride.
What's that noise? What was that?
Oh, no way. We have a mercenary here already. Right, they're fighting? Oh, come on.
Now to pick up the armor. A ledger. Lykinos' father owed a lot of drachmae to their leader, a man named Hippatos.
Okay, now the merchant. Okay, it's south of this temple, so it should be there.
Found him. Charon, would you happen to have any Athenian armor in your shop? It's for the Ecclesi's burial.
Timotheos can buy his father's armor back if he likes. Won't be cheap, though.
What do you mean?
The Eccles sold me his armor not too long ago.
Oh, he
Moses
stole
said
it.
his father's armor was stolen.
Well, I have it here and I'm no thief. I also have another set of Athenian armor. Not as nice, but it'll do for the burial.
I'll buy the Diocles armor. Cheaper armor, I'll buy both. And over the armor or else. Oh crap. I'll get one
I'll
and
take
the
both
other
sets
one
of
to
armor.
to
Here's
dismantle.
the Athenian armor. Diocles' armor is upstairs.
I'm buying it and I still have to go pick it up myself.
It should be ready to meet Lykinos and Timotheos at the funeral. Ella.
There you are. Do you have the armor I asked for?
I got the Athenian armor, I got your father's armor. I got both, so...
I have your father's armor, Timotheus.
That's great news! Where did you find it?
As
I
if
went
you
to the
don't
merchant
know.
in town. The armor wasn't stolen, Timotheus. Your father sold it.
That doesn't make any sense. My father wouldn't lie to me. What matters is you got the armor.
Oh wait, it
back.
was his father. I
Thank
thought it
you,
was him.
Mistos, truly.
You're welcome.
Now I just need an offering of oil for the ceremony.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It means a lot. I should go dress my father.
Mistios! Any news?
I took care of the bandits, Lykinos.
I can breathe easier knowing my pater has been avenged. There's no chance those Malakas had any explanation for their heinous actions.
Well, you see, we didn't ask. Your father had debt. It was senseless violence. It was indeed senseless violence.
Your father owed the bandit leader Ipatos quite a bit of drachmae.
What business could he have had with that scum? What matters is that they've paid for their crimes. Thank you, Cassandra.
Now you can focus on mourning.
I should probably let Timotheos know about this. If you're staying for the burial, I'm sure an offering of wine would mean a great deal to my pater.
Timotheus asked me to pick up oil as well. Where can I find the offerings?
He did? I mean, you should be able to find what we need at the docks.
I'll be back soon.
Okay, offering is still in Corinthia. It's in this place. And it's... Okay, see Captain Doc. Could be this one.
The watch will be vigilant here.
Garros, what are you trying to tell me? What mark whatever you found there? Okay, captives.
got the oil. Could get the money. Let's just head back to the burial. That's both of the offerings. I should head back to the burial.
Okay, no one saw anything.
How could you be so stupid? More bloodshed, Lykinos?
Potter's death needed vengeance. I took care of it.
You took care of it? You really think it will end there?
Cassandra, you agree with me, right?
Lykinos is right. Revenge was necessary. Timotheus was right. Violence creates violence. Yeah, let's side with this guy.
Timotheus is right. Provoking the bandits was short-sighted.
If I recall, you were less concerned when you were getting paid.
Someone else's father probably just died because of you. Then it will be your head next.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
What? No, why would you say that?
You've been nothing but cruel to me since I got here.
I'm sorry, Lykinos. I just don't want to lose you too.
We only have each other now that Potter's gone.
We should proceed with the burial. Did you find an offering?
I brought the oil. I brought both offerings.
I brought you both what you asked for.
Then thank you from both of us.
I can thank Cassandra myself.
I did what I could. I hope your father's journey across the Styx is peaceful.
Lykinos, come. We must prepare the altar.
In a moment. I'd love to see you once more before you leave town. Please, find me after the ceremony.
See you around, Miss Dios.
Prayer orientation. Not. Okay, this is the one that he asked for. Okay, both have a quest each. I don't think there's I never wondered after, while playing this game if there was an option to mass dismantle. I don't think there is.
My dear Cassandra, over. I was hoping to have the chance to thank you for all you've done.
What did you have in mind?
Poet may be my day job, but there's more to me than that. I am also a very talented cook. Allow me to make you a fabulous meal.
A meal sounds nice. Okay,
I'd like that.
I thought he
Great.
was gonna plot
There's
against his
just
brother
one
or
thing.
something else.
I'll need a little help hunting down some ingredients. Literally.
You're treating me, you said?
After all we've been through together, surely you can agree that I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Fair enough,
How many bandits I've killed for you? It's pretty safe to say you're not a fighter.
I have to compensate somehow.
What do you need me to hunt?
This dish calls for venison. Any of the beasts wandering nearby should do. Meet me at the cliffs near the Ipernistra camp once you find some.
Oh crap, he's gonna cook and I have to hunt for them. Well. Okay, let's see about the other, like, what his brother want. I think his quest is around here. Test of Judgment. No, I think this is not it. Once gone by.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
Cassandra, there you are.
Am I interrupting?
This is where I used to practice sparring with my father. After he retired to the fishing business, he lost interest. But I kept up the practice on my own.
Training alone isn't a
Sparring without a
challenge.
partner isn't a real challenge.
Are you trying to goad me into a sparring match, mercenary?
I might be interested in some friendly competition.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Are you scared, Athenian?
I just... Fine. Let's spar.
Let's see what you've got. That all you've got?
I'm just getting started. Filthy Spartans!
Timotheus, are you okay? You fought well, Athenian. Timotheus? Timotheus, what are you doing?
No! Stop! Stop! No! No! Stay back! Get away from me!
It's very weird.
I'm not going to hurt you. Let
Don't
me...
you get it? I might hurt you if you don't stay away.
You're not going to hurt me, Timotheus.
You don't know that. I don't know if I could stop myself right now.
I know you're stronger than whatever this is.
When I get like this, if I lose control for even a second, the terrible things I see myself doing.
Timotheus,
No, no, no! Stop! Stop! I can't do this. I can't.
you're safe, Timotheus. I promise.
I need to be alone right now. I'm sorry.
I should turn back before I sink.
Let's pick some of these because like there are some times where you can get more XP just for having this stuff active.
I don't want to be spotted here.
We have to kill this guy? Yeah, we have to kill this guy. Okay, we have to hunt for deer. Oh crap, I'm a terrible hunter. Kratos would not be proud of me. One.
That's a start, but Lykinos will need more.
No, that's a goat. Oh, that's a bear. No, where's another deer? There.
There should be plenty of meat for Lykinos' dinner. Ha! Come on.
Now, are we gonna know what happened to his brother? Theodorus is his name?
beautiful view.
It certainly is. Did you manage to hunt down our food?
Here's the meat.
Perfect. I'll get started. Please, make yourself comfortable.
That was delicious.
I told you I could cook. Was the food worth it?
A few deer are no match for a mighty Misthios.
I wish I had your skill. And confidence.
Fighter or not, I'm sure it takes a lot to be a renowned poet in Athens.
I may have exaggerated my accomplishments as a poet a bit earlier. The truth is, I'm not just home for a visit. I ran out of drachmi in Athens.
Why lie to your brother about this, or to me?
Timotheus has always been my father's son. In every way.
Guys,
They both fought for
Timotheus,
Athens,
not Theodoros.
they both worked in the family business. Timotheus' path was never for me, so I left for Athens to strike out on my own.
You're afraid of what he'll think.
He'll say it was irresponsible of me to leave in the first place. And he's right. I don't have any drachmi, or means to earn it.
Don't give up on being a poet. Become a cook. Yeah,
You're
definitely.
an amazing cook, Lykinos. If you're looking for a way to make a living, you should start there.
I guess everyone needs to eat. Besides, any skill that impresses you is worth pursuing.
You never answered my question, though. Why lie to me about your career?
Isn't it obvious? I didn't want to appear a failure to you. From the moment I met you, I knew you were amazing.
I'm just a mercenary. I am amazing. You're amazing too.
I'm just someone who's had to fight every day of my life.
Still, you saved my life, Cassandra. I'll never forget that.
Well, I'm glad I did. This has been nice, Lykinos.
It really has.
I should check in on Timotheus and Lykinos at their father's house. What's happened here? Whoever did this didn't take anything. Lykinos, are you all right?
They took him. The bandits who killed my pater took Timotheus
Where did they go?
to the ruins of Mykine. Please, you have to help him.
Okay, our goalies. Please. Palace, okay, this is the place, and this should be the.
Ella. Yeah! Yeah!
That's all of the guards. I've been here already. Freed their captives. It's weird that the icon didn't change from the question mark to the to the temple.
I'll enjoy this.
They're fighting themselves. Huh? Well,
You can't escape your fate.
Timotheus, we have to get out of here. Timotheus?
Die, Spartan dogs! To the ferryman with you!
come on, he's going through his issues. Okay, where's the tablet? Tablet. Wait, is this one of the bandits I have to kill?
Timotheus, it's over.
Where are they? Cursed Spartan dogs. Where are they hiding?
You're safe, Timotheus. I promise.
You're one of their spies.
Timotheus, what are you doing?
Lykinos? I'm so sorry.
I'm just glad you're all right.
You saved us once again, mercenary.
In more ways than one.
The famed Eagle Bearer hasn't saved you just yet. It's nice to finally meet Diocles' boys.
And you must be the man responsible for my pater's death.
Responsible? Your father was one of my best smugglers before he screwed me over.
Our father would never work for you.
He had no choice. Dear Diocles liked to gamble. With my support, he could place bad bets all day long and keep that lovely home of yours.
Something tells me your support came with strings attached.
Hardly. Diocles and I were partners for years before I killed him. Unfortunately, a man who gambles with another man's drachmi stops being a gambler and turns into a thief.
You got your payment in Diocles' blood. What do you want with Lykinos and Timotheus?
I was going to clear Diocles' debt through his boys, but you took out my biggest competitor in Corinth.
Glad I helped.
You did me a favor, so I'm willing to let these boys go, to repay what I owe you, Mistios.
He killed my pater. Are you really going to let him go?
Yes, Mistios. Are you going to let me go?
You died today, you go. They died today.
No! You'll pay for what you've done.
Have it your way, Eagle Bearer.
Die!
Just give up!
Thank you for saving me, Cassandra. There's something I've been meaning to tell you.
I need to tell Cassandra something too.
I'm sorry for running from you the other day. It wasn't how I really feel about you.
I would never leave you.
What I mean to say is I shouldn't
Oh,
have
come
run from you when I want to be with you.
I'm the only reason you even know each other. The fates have spoken. The gods brought us together. I feel it in the fiber of my soul.
I just like you as friends. Both of you.
I see.
If that's how you really feel.
Well, thank you again for saving me and for everything.
Goodbye, I guess.
Brother's seduction. I don't want to kill the doctor. Where's the... I'm missing something here. The tablet. Okay, what's the next tale? A friend worth dying for. The one that they will give me a trophy for. A friend worth dying for. A poet's legacy. I think there's a trophy for each one of them. Divine intervention. All flames born brighter. One really bad day. Socrates trial. Okay, that one doesn't have a trophy. Daughters of... Unless it's like... Because there are some trophies that don't have the same name as the quest. The Image of Faith. Almost gone. Okay, let's see. I think there's another one real close. Test of Judgment. Okay, that one's not Tales of Greece. Let's look out. Let's look this quest. I'm not sure if it's part of the Tales of Greece or not. Oh wait, there's still the marker for the guy that I killed here. What? Oh, I have to confirm the kill.
Misthios, may I trade your time for wealth? You look wiser than the average mercenary. Perhaps you're nearly as wise as Athena herself.
You should watch what you say. That's refreshingly direct.
You speak plainly, Auntie.
I speak the truth, Cassandra.
You know me?
Don't pretend to be ignorant of your infamy, Cassandra the Eagle Bearer. I have a series of tasks I thought someone of your reputation could handle. But if you feel you're not up to it...
What kind of tasks?
To begin, I have a test of judgment. Which god is more dangerous, Poseidon or Apollo? The answer lies in a nearby tomb.
This is just a riddle.
Riddles are telling, and rewarding when I give them. Prove your worth to me by going to the graveyard near the sanctuary of Athena and solving it.
Fine. I'll figure out this riddle.
Okay, yeah, this is also part of the... Oh, this is part of the divine intervention. This is kind of confusing, the way these quests are intertwined. Okay, where's the graveyard? This way.
A model ship as an offering to Poseidon. Clearly someone feared death in the sea. A golden plate marked with the sun. An offering dedicated to Apollo and his youthful strength.
Who is the most dangerous?
Protect us from teeth that tear and beasts that bite. Sounds like a child's prayer. Here lies my brother, a brave man. He was chosen to confront the enemy threatening our village, but his ship sank and sharks feasted on his flesh. What little parts were found, I sealed in this tomb. Sharks are under the command of Poseidon, as are all creatures of the sea. Is he the more dangerous god? Here lies my father, a simple farmer. A lion tore him to pieces as he brought in his grain. May the gods grant him peace. Lions are a golden beast with manes like the sun. Surely they are the favorite of Apollo. Does that make him the more dangerous god?
You! I know who you are! Athena sent you to kill me!
Why would you think that?
I was to be tried for murder, but a great fire burned up the courts and all the records. I walked free. But lately I've heard Athena in my dreams saying I would meet justice. And here you are.
You're right, I'm on a godly mission. No, I'm just fulfilling a contract.
An old woman hired me to come here. You weren't part of that contract. But lose your temper and I might change my mind.
I know what Athena told me. I'll face my death blade first. What the? No, you die!
We're gonna fight.
I've seen all there is to see here. Now to answer that woman's riddle.
Okay, what would be the like the more dangerous god? I think Poseidon, maybe. I think I'm gonna go with Poseidon. Huh?
You spent enough time in the graveyard. What did you find?
How did you know I actually went?
I have my ways.
I think you're good at reading people. I think you have a divine gift.
Is there dirt on my sandals? A look in my eye? It seems to me you're good at figuring people out.
Perhaps. But I want to know which god you think is more dangerous, Poseidon or Apollo.
Why are you so interested in knowing?
Because I have two tasks that require the attention of Amistios. But I can trust the easier task to nearly anybody. I'm going to assign the more dangerous one to you, naturally.
Apollo and his lions are more dangerous. Athena is the most dangerous. Okay, that's another choice. Poseidon and his sharks are more dangerous. I think I'm gonna go with Poseidon.
There was a man torn to pieces by sharks on his way to confront pirates. That sounds like the punishment of Poseidon to those who would insult him.
Defending a territory no man can invade with deadly force. Poseidon would indeed seem to be the greater danger.
I'm glad you agree.
You've wisely considered the subject. I approve. Take this. It's for your judgment.
You ask for my judgment, but you seem to be judging me.
Am I? Consider this. A man took great risks to take to the sea. Perhaps you could figure out why.
His tomb mentioned pirates. Perhaps there's still a danger.
I believe you should find his family in Megaris, south of the ruined temple of Apollo.
I'll pay them a visit.
Okay, we got another quest. Test of character. Because I think divine intervention, there's a trophy for divine intervention. Yeah. So yeah, there's indeed like a trophy for each of the quests related to the Tales of Greece.
Misthios! I'd prayed to Poseidon that one as mighty as you would come to aid us. I'd nearly lost hope, but here you are.
I was told your village was in danger.
Yes. My brother sailed out to take on the soldiers threatening to burn us out. I take a dim view of piracy, you know. But they ambushed his ship and, well, my brother never saw home again.
Sharks are merciless.
How did you know he was killed by sharks?
I visited your brother's tomb. I know many things.
I visited your brother's tomb. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks. That's kind of you to say.
So are those soldiers still threatening you?
Yes, but I have a plan. I'm going to build a warship. One they won't be able to sink. My village will survive.
You seem determined. What do you have left to do?
Too much. There's a detachment keeping the pressure on us, not far from here. It's hard to gather building supplies while they're around.
So you need supplies, or you need that detachment taken care of.
Well, aren't you as clever as Athena herself? What would you be willing to do for us?
I'll go fight the soldiers. I'll find the supplies you need. I'll prefer
I'll
to
make
fight
those
the soldiers.
soldiers regret taking up arms against you.
Many thanks, Misthios. I've heard rumors they're stationed west of the ruined sanctuary of Ajax.
Then that's where I'll go.
Okay, it can be found in Attica. Southwest of the Isle of Salamis. Base? Yes. I think next week, after starting Metro Exodus, we're gonna continue that and probably jump into this side quest now and then, every now and then. So I saw a small ship here. Like, I still don't want to start the other DLCs. Okay, this is the place.
I'll kill you!
Oh, those were not the soldiers we needed to kill.
I'll kill you for that!
That's the last of those soldiers.
That was the incredibly hard task that this woman was talking about. Like she said that she needed me to answer the riddle, like, or not the riddle, like to say what was the most dangerous god, and she was gonna send me this hard quest because the other quests were like too easy for Cassandra to do.
No one will hear from those soldiers again.
Then I'm safe to build my ship. And what's more, my brother is avenged. You have my thanks.
I also rescued a prisoner. He should be on his way over.
Thank the gods. You've done us a great favor.
May your new ship bring you victory. We should get back to that strange woman and let her know what happened.
Okay, so there's 13 trophies for doing this quest here. And then we have, like I said, the first plate, episode 1, episode 2, and episode... I already got some trophies from those sets because like there are some skills that were added with those DLCs.
I met the dead man's brother.
Ah, so why did such a man go sailing in shark-filled waters?
He was a pirate, and he set out to fight the soldiers who threatened his family. They sank his ship, leaving him to the sharks.
That's nearly tragic. So how did you resolve the matter? That is what you do as a Misthios, resolve matters, right?
I kill soldiers to help the pirates. I kill soldiers because it was right.
The pirate's brother asked for my help, so I eliminated some soldiers who attacked his village. He'll be able to defend them himself next time.
I see. That answer is quite revealing of your character.
Why are you concerned about my character?
Something will come of it. Very soon, I suspect. But here, take this for now.
Thank you. Though it sounds like you have more plans for me.
Perhaps. You've proven you could survive the dangers of the ocean. But what about an island of fire and smoke?
I'd like to explore this strange island.
Good. You're very nearly impressing me.
Oh, really? I should be
Is this
impressed.
about
I
the
would like to
Cyclops?
send you to an
If
island of
it's-
smoke and flame, but an associate of mine still has my key to the vault within. Without it, your trip would be in vain.
Are they as strange as you?
That's nearly amusing. My associate lives in the graveyard you visited for me earlier. He lives as a hermit. He'll have time to talk, even to you.
I'll go reclaim your key.
Test of adaptability. If it's about these two Cyclops, I already dealt with both of them.
I knew you'd be back. The owl knows. She's Athena's favorite bird, you know.
I'm here for the key to the vault.
What are you doing here? That's nearly ridiculous.
So, you're telling me it's not here?
I left it somewhere safe. It's near an abandoned camp on Egina Island.
That doesn't sound very safe.
How could it not be safe, surrounded by so many defenders?
Why do I never get the easy jobs?
Who knows?
Okay, where's this key? Find and acquire the key to the thumb. It can be found in Attica. South of Agina Island. Where's the island? I also need to go hunting for more resources to finish upgrading the Adrestia. Even though if that's not part of that was not part of like the platinum or anything. But the last level for the Adrestia is like very pricey and you need a lot of resources for that.
I found the key. Time to return to that strange woman.
This is kind of a very weird quest, or boring quest. The previous one was a little bit more interesting. Is this the mercenary that has a bounty on him? No. Okay, we are not fighting this guy. Level 99. No. Okay, what next?
I found your key. Your associate certainly kept it well protected.
He ought to have. I paid him well enough to do so.
Where exactly are you getting your drachmi from?
I have very few needs and spend only on what I find important. I'm very nearly thrifty.
Now that I have the key, is there anything else I need to prepare to visit the Island of Fire?
You tell me, Misthios. Do you feel prepared to explore the foundry of Hephaestus?
Wait, you're not going to ask me a strange question first?
Perhaps I'll think of one later.
I'm ready to explore that island.
Very good. You are proving your worth.
Am I now? I'm impressed.
There is an
I've already
island
been in
swathed
that
with clouds of
island.
smoke,
There's
where
nothing
the earth
there.
blazes with fire. It's called the Foundry of Hephaestus. A legendary helmet is kept there. Bring it here so I might study it.
Seems like a dangerous journey for just a helmet.
It's not nearly the only treasure there. You can keep anything else you find.
All right, I'll go to the island and find the helmet. By all the gods, it's hot in here. Hephaestus sure seems angry. I wonder if it's because of the war.
Oh, follower of ours. I don't know, like, what's gonna be these guys. can see a damn thing here.
Gorgophone was an extraordinary woman born of Andromeda, daughter of the proud queen and king of Ethiopia, and Perseus, the Gorgon slayer after whom she is named. It has long been tradition that women should marry but once, as virgins. If their husbands died before them, they were to live out their lives as widows. Gorgophone defied this tradition to become the greatest grandmother of Hellas. It is said that the warrior woman of advanced age brought so much chaos
At least
to the
there are
people
no
of Lake
snakes
Tunis
this
that
time.
Perseus
This,
himself arrived to take her life.
like every of
And
these
some
temples.
wise
Oh, I
people
spoke
say
too soon.
that was Gorgophone, enjoying her last act of rebellion. Gorgophone's first husband was Perieres, king of Messini and Sparta. Their sons grew up to be bold princes and kings of Sparta themselves. But Gorgophone had a second husband, King Ivalos of Sparta, who would bring her even greater children and grandchildren. Helen of Troy, Castor and Polydevkis, Clytemnestra, and many more were her descendants.
So, a path down here, and there's another path up there. Oh, there's the helmet. Okay, not the helmet.
Helmet seems common, but it's been carefully hidden. I should get it back to that woman.
Is she the woman that Cassandra was mentioning in these tales that she found during when we were in the temple? I still wish this Phobos skin left fire when he was running. Like whenever you start going faster. It would leave a trail of fire, like the Darksiders or something like that. That made it even cooler. Okay, we have this helmet. Let's see what else we have to find for this woman. And if we learn who is she really?
That burning island and trapped tomb? You could say they were nearly a challenge.
Even for you. You exaggerate, Eagle Bearer. But did you find the helmet?
Of course I did. But how could you have known about such a terrible place? And who are you to send me there?
Who do you think I am, Cassandra? Some say I show great wisdom. Others say I am wisdom herself. Tell me, who do you think I am?
You sent me to a graveyard where I met a desperate man who said Athena herself had sent me to kill him. But I suppose that could mean he only thought you were Athena.
It's unwise to give too much credit to the rantings of a madman.
Then you sent me to a pirate in need who asked me to help him as he saw fit. Was that a divine test of wisdom? Or just practicality?
You sent yourself to a pirate. I merely provided the chance.
Finally, that strange
I'm very
hermit with the key.
confused.
He was even under a statue of Athena's icon, the owl. Did you set that all up as a joke, or is there truth in his beliefs?
So many thoughts in that head of yours. It's nearly too much to contemplate. Make your decision, Cassandra.
You want me to believe you're Athena. You're Athena in human form. I think she wants me to believe it.
It seems you want me to believe you're Athena. Mysterious riddles, a helmet, of all things to find. It's clever, but obvious.
If this is the case, it is I who should congratulate you on your cleverness. Here, show me the helmet.
I hope this was worth it.
You have great faith in humanity. I hope you see it for both its potential and its failings. I'll make an adjustment and... Yes, I think this will be best suited for you.
Thank you.
I hope you've gained some wisdom from this journey.
Yes, I've learned that profit can come from the strangest sources.
Helmet of Gorgophone. Divine intervention. Pass of courage. The crap helmet. Let's dismantle this. Okay, I think we have time for one more of these quests. A friend worth dying for. See if we can find one that is close by. One here. A Poet's Legacy. That's the closest one. We have another one here in Arcadia, Old Flames, Born Brighter. There are two in Ellie's. Go for the... Before choosing to play this, I was reading like the guide for the trophies on the additional feats, and like it said that some of these quests could take like from an hour to an hour and a half, and We're not kidding. We have done 2 quests so far, and they were like an hour each.
My, is that Cassandra Vahyad, the Eagle Bearer, messenger of Zeus, she who launched 1,000 hearts?
Alcibiades. I'm known by many names, but that last one sounds to be of your own making.
My young friend Archimedes here could use your legendary talents to woo the object of his desire.
You would have my eternal gratitude.
Who's your friend,
I'd like to know more
Alcibiades?
about the man asking for my help.
I'm Archimedes. I came to Alcibiades because he boasts of his exploits as a lover and knows Praxilla.
I'm a Misthios, not some famed lover.
I heard that Cassandra learned a special healing touch from Lycaon.
What's the job?
Have you ever heard of Praxilla?
The name sounds familiar. Who is she?
Who is she? A poet blessed by Apollo himself. She describes the gods as if they were her lovers. Her lyre is a legendary weapon wielded in her hands. I want to meet her, but talking to a goddess such as she? Terrifying.
Oh, nonsense. Usually you give a woman some flowers, and she'll show you her flower. However, this is Praxilla. She is not easily impressed.
Of course. No ordinary flower will do. They need to be worthy of a goddess.
I come to this coast every year for the Poetry Festival. Of all the beautiful blossoms, none match the scent and radiance of the coral rose. Fetch some, and all doors and legs shall open for you.
Okay, let's
return
find
with your
these
flowers.
flowers. Where can I find them? Let's go.
I've heard enough.
Please, if you are as skilled with sword and heart as Alcibiades says, you'll return to me with the coral rose. As a poet, it's best that I stay at camp while you do the hiking.
You'd be an easy snack
Yeah,
for
how
wolves or
convenient.
bears. I'll return with the roses.
Okay, coral roses, coral roses.
These must be the coral roses.
Okay, that's all of the flowers. But for sure they're gonna send me to find something else.
I found your coral roses.
You're back! That's perfect. The roses are perfect. Oh, look at the luster. The fragrance. Now you must deliver them to her.
You are the one who came here to see Praxilla. Good point. You didn't pay me to give Praxilla flowers. Good point as well. You
That
didn't
was
pay
not
me.
what I was hired for. You give them to her.
Please, I'm much too nervous to speak to her. I've composed a poem to recite. Here, let me teach you.
I'm not saying any Malaka's poem. That's your job, not mine.
Then I must rehearse. Will you at least deliver the flowers before they wilt?
Fine, but you'll do the rest.
Okay, she's at her tent. It's right there. Go give them to her.
I don't remember if there was a quest for her.
Praxilla, I have flowers for you from Archimedes of... somewhere.
Did I not tell you to get the wine 5 minutes ago?
Cassandra Vaiad, may I introduce you to my dear friend Praxilla, Apollo's
Please,
muse
Praxilla.
and mistress of the Golden String.
I think there was a
Your
quest from
Praxilla?
her that she gave me
Didn't
or
expect
something
an
like that.
aged bard.
The
Mercenary
name
of
sounds
Ayad?
familiar. Age doesn't concern me, only Dragner. Mastery takes time.
People your age tend to have more wealth. So, if anything, this is better for me.
Praxilla, this is Cassandra Vaiad, Eagle Bearer, messenger of Zeus, launcher of 1,000...
Cassandra Kaka, care stone and light alike, leaves ladies and lads alight alive. Ailing women and awestruck men cling to her side.
A true genius.
Look at those shoulders. A soldier, a Spartan, a thorn in the side of tyrants. She who dares challenge Poseidon. Alcibiades, this one I'm keeping my eyes on.
The poems she writes about me are never so kind.
I have flowers for you. They're not from me. They're from Archimedes. He's right over... Well, he was over there.
A coral rose? I'll have to get my servant to add these to the pile.
Be more grateful. Flattery doesn't go far with me either.
I also prefer actions to easy gestures.
Where is that servant girl? I swear her head must be rattling with rocks.
I wish she'd rattle my rocks.
A Haikos is missing. That idiot must have taken it with her and run off.
A Haikos?
Achaikos is Praxilla's legendary lyre.
I set it down after tuning moments before you arrived. I can't go on stage without a Haikos.
I did see Archimedes leaving in quite a hurry.
We need to get that lyre back. Please, without Praxilla getting everyone's juices flowing, this festival is just a bunch of young men measuring the size of their verse.
Okay, we'll
I'll
find
find
the
the
lyre.
thief and return the lyre.
Explore the camp to get some information about Archimedes.
Praxilla's lyre has gone missing. Have you seen it?
Praxilla's lyre is missing? That's terrible news. First no Euripides and now this? Krefsis really has gone to the dogs.
I'm looking for a missing lyre.
Aren't we all?
Are we?
What?
I'm looking for a man named Archimedes.
I know an Archimedes. Otherwise, no.
He might have been holding a lyre?
There are as many men holding lyres here as there are blades of grass on a field.
If Praxilla doesn't perform, my cohort and I shan't be visiting Krefsis next year.
But I mean, who knows about that?
Do you know a man named Archimedes?
Archimedes? Archimedes? That's the kid who hangs out around the Vipers. Yeah, I know him. He's been coming to the festival for 3 or 4 years, maybe.
Oh, the Vipers?
Who are they?
You know how it is. People feel small, so they band together to make the rest of us feel smaller. They took over the temple of Athena Itonia a while back. Now it's hard to take the role without being held at knife point.
Do you think that's where Archimedes would take a lyre?
Hope not. For his sake. The Vipers are dangerous. If he did have the lyre on him, they'd probably rough him up for it. He's one of those kids that'd be keeping around for fodder, if you get me.
Thank you for your help.
Hope you find the Lyre. Watch out for the Vipers at the temple of Athena Itonia.
Okay, find and talk to Archimedes and the servant girl. They are in Viotia. Over here. Northwestern part of Mount Helicon. Or as well as use that because I'm too lazy to walk all the way there. Oh, they're not in the temple.
Someone, please, help!
You're that servant. The one who disappeared at the same time as the lyre.
I can explain. Archimedes talked me into it and said he'd use the drachmi to buy my freedom. When we escaped, he said he wanted to bring the lyre to the Vipers. I said no. The Vipers said yes.
So, the Vipers have Archimedes and the lyre now. As for you, you can go back to Praxilla and apologize if you really want help. That must be where they're keeping Archimedes and the Lyre.
Thank the gods I'm saved. These horrible thugs blackmailed me into stealing the Lyre.
I doubt that.
They took it from me when I was captured. Malaka got what they deserved.
Did they force you to steal Praxilla's Lyre?
No. They gave me the confidence I was lacking. We would drink and complain about poetry at the festival, and I let slip that Praxilla's my mother.
What? Praxilla's your mother?
Okay.
She is. She abandoned me and my father when I was a child. Something about following her destiny to be a wandering poet. My father, Achaikos, built the Lyre for her as a wedding present. She loved it more than us. I wanted her to feel the way we did when she left.
Praxilla got what she deserved for leaving you. Praxilla had the right to walk her own path.
Praxilla was born with a calling for the arts. It was her right to follow it.
She should have thought of that before she decided to have a family. I wish my father had never made her that Lyre.
Speaking of the Lyre, I know you have it.
Malaka, I do, but it was damaged in the struggle. Wait, before you leave, I need some advice. Should I talk to Praxilla? I don't know what to do.
Try talking, leave, it's not worth it.
Approach Praxilla as yourself and talk to her. Maybe she missed you and didn't know how to come home.
I need time to think about everything. My father, my mother, my friends. Please don't tell Praxilla who I am.
I was able to get the Lyre, but not in one piece.
Thank you. Oh, Haikos, what mischief did you get yourself into? Oh, Cassandra, thwarter of thieves. I appreciate you bringing a Haikos back to me, but I need to ask another favor.
Of course you would.
Fixing the lyre.
Perceptive, too. Look at it. Wood's gone soft, body splintered, it's toneless, tooless even.
What can be done to save it?
Cressis has been having this festival for years. The town is built around it. Of course, because instruments are as fragile as a poet's heart, there's a master lyre maker at Cressis port.
Not too far away.
And since it's been proven that nothing is safe on these hills, I'll need some muscle for protection.
I can help you get there safely.
The journey will be worth your while. Come now.
I'm right behind you.
I have many fond memories of this place. I watched the port grow into a town, and the small gathering of friends grow into a massive festival. It's more home than home.
Your true love is a lyre and your home is a poetry festival? You never wanted to settle somewhere?
Oh, you sweet young child.
At least she was not like, you go and I will wait here. She's bringing the lyre herself.
So you care only for yourself?
If you only live your life for others, what's the point? You're nothing but a slave, a loyal beast at best.
People can get hurt.
If I had lived the life expected of me, traditional and domestic, I would have died inside. And like his mother, thrown myself into the sea. I know what I need.
Seems like the festival here is much less formal than the others I've encountered.
Yes, Dionysus claimed our offerings to Apollo and granted us the gift of ecstasy.
I can see why it would attract people from far and wide.
Do not misunderstand. Heathen is one part of worship, but there are many here who dedicate themselves to this. Dimika, where are you?
Who is making all that fucking noise?
The smell of the sea is almost enough to cover your stench.
Oh, the other guy went straight through Praxilla.
Throw at you all week.
High praise coming from you. I need a favor. Achaikos was kidnapped by some idiot and needs a new neck.
This idiot?
Watch who you're calling an idiot. No, I'm a different idiot.
This idiot carries a sharp spear.
I hired this muscle here to get Achaikos back. Now she's keeping me company.
All right, give him here. Poor fellow's been brutalized.
But you can fix
But she
it,
also
right?
named the lyre
Of course
after
I can fix him.
her
I am the
husband.
best pair of hands you're going to find outside of Athens. Problem is, Achaikos is a special boy. I have materials, but nothing worthy of putting him together.
What materials do you need?
I have what I need
we
for
have
the
to
neck,
find the
but the
materials.
old one took the strings and yoke out when it snapped. Ah, there's a crack running through the soundbox. That needs to be replaced.
What should I be looking for?
Some use bone for the yoke and neck, but nothing beats wood in my opinion. Strings are made from gut, and we could use a shell for the soundbox.
What's a yoke?
The yoke is the crossbar.
Sure is.
I think we all can agree on.
We'll get all the
I will return
materials.
with the materials to repair Achaikos.
Okay, wolf intestines. We have to find wolves. There were some walls where I found flowers at the beginning, but I don't know if there will still be there. If we can find some... Hopefully that's a den of wolves and we'll find more than 3 there. Yeah, that's exactly what we needed.
Wolves are fierce animals. I'll gut them for Praxilla. Hope these are enough guts for fixing a Haikos. This shell should be perfect for Praxilla's lyre.
Why they have to be this far?
Watch it! You'll kill someone!
Get out of the way then. Okay, silver birch. What's a birch? Oh, the pieces of wood.
That should be enough wood for a new lyre.
God damn it, folks. Come back.
I have everything we need.
Excellent. Give it here.
Be careful with it.
He'll like me better when I'm done. You always were too rough with your fingering.
Well, that's the first complaint I've heard about it.
There he is. looking more handsome than ever.
You call this your best work? You're robbing me blind.
Oh, shut up, and go deafen the masses with your wailing.
Thanks for the help. Here's your drachmi. I need some time to put a high cost through spaces. I might need some help after though, so swing by my tent when you have a minute.
Sure, if I'm in the area.
Don't come any closer!
Oh, wait, where's the exit of this town?
The Mistios returns. Do you have time to accompany me and Achaikos to our triumphant performance?
After all this, I wouldn't miss it.
Excellent. We team up once more.
So we're a team now. Can I still expect to get paid?
After my performance, drachmi will be in no short supply. Trust me.
You've dedicated your life to your art. You must have a lot to show for it.
I write 100 poems every night when I go to sleep, and I throw out 100 every morning when I wake up. Luckily, some have survived to touch people.
Do you have any favorites?
There's one I'm well known for that is very dear to me. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun. Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon. Then ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
Sounds nice. But we should get going. So, cucumbers.
The sun gives us the fruit of the trees, like the fruit of the loins.
In your poem, you say you leave the sun. Why?
Not me. Adonis. He's being asked upon death about the most beautiful things he's left behind. To me, there is no greater beauty than that of the sun, and the moon, and stars.
Oh. Why is he being asked this?
Adonis is beauty incarnate. What could be so beautiful that even he would be fain to leave?
We're gonna have to perform with her?
I see. Looks like we've made it.
Marvelous. Thank you. Looks like...
It's Praxilla!
I heard she was coming this year.
Praxilla! Recite something for us!
I've been reciting this poem for years. Cassandra, would you do me the kindness of allowing me to hear it anew from your lips?
I couldn't.
Nonsense.
Oh boy,
you
no.
know everything you need to do it justice. How about something new this year?
Well, probably what she was talking before. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the moon. Light of the sun, she mentioned.
The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun.
Praise be Apollo!
Second are the shining stars on the face of the moon. Second are the shining eyes on the... okay,
Second
here we go.
are the shining stars in the face of the moon.
This is one of my favorites.
Then ripe cucumbers, apples, and...
Then
It was easy.
ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
That's always been my favorite verse.
I'm happy my poem touched you so deeply, Cassandra. Have you thought about trading your spear for the lyre?
I will stick to swinging swords, thanks.
It wouldn't be a poetry festival without someone causing a disturbance.
Praxilla, get to safety. I can handle them.
Every year, some cursed idiots drink too much wine and get themselves killed.
I didn't know poetry festivals were such lively events.
Indeed. I need to take a moment to recover. Let's go back to my tent.
Oh my god, this quest keeps going and going. I thought that was gonna be the end.
But we do have a happy ending.
Praxilla, it has taken me long years of soul-searching and many nights of tears to bring myself to this moment. I am Archimedes, your son.
When I heard the name of the man who stole my lyre, I suspected it might be you.
I've dreamt of hurting you as you hurt me and my father 1,000 times, but I only knew you as the mother who abandoned me and not as the artist that I just saw.
Just as Adonis lamented the beauty he left behind, I too left that which was most precious to me on the death of my old self.
You're not dead. Neither of you are. Take this opportunity and see what you can build together.
Thank you for all your help.
Okay, there we go. A Poet's Legacy. Okay, it ended on a good note there. Damn, these are really long quests. Like, the trophy guide was not joking with it. Said like they would take like around an hour to an hour and a half. Like, we did 3 quests in almost 3 hours. And there's still a lot left from... Yeah, we have 3... We have around 7 more quests. Take the trophies. Yeah, all of them are tied to these side quests. Alright, so we're gonna leave it here. I like the first quest and the first quest about the brothers. Like the second and the third, not so much. But we're gonna be jumping into this like I'm not sure if I'm gonna jump back into this side quest next week. I wanted to have the full schedule for playing Metro Exodus, so we're gonna be playing that and maybe jump on and continue this later. I want to finish all this, and then after that we're gonna have like another full schedule to start the DLCs. There are 2 DLCs, but that's gonna be later. What's the other 2 DLCs have? Yeah, they have 3 sets of trophies each. And I already got some trophies in here. Killing 10 enemies using the Fury of... Man, this way of browsing trophies is not good. I hope they patch this soon. Kill 10 enemies using the Fury of the Bloodline. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. And we have this here. Kill 10 enemies with the Death Veil ability. Okay, so next week Metro Exodus, and we'll see when we'll jump back into more Lost Tales of Greece before we go on to Fate of Atlantis and Legacy of the First Blade. So thank you guys for joining, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. So I'll see you back on the next one.
Number figured out, a motive born in drought and brevity. And if I'm not the soul of your design, blatantly